Hey everyone, it's Nubia. I hope you're tuning in to my channel, Everything Nubia. Well, last night I left off with talking about, doing a good deed once a week. Recently, maybe 3 weeks ago, I had decided to make some prayer beads and take them to the cancer center to donate them. I made about 20 of them. And, I put my business card in there. I also let them know that there is someone out there that's praying for them and that's rooting for them and trying to show them that they are strong and they can make it through it. One thing that's important, like when you're going through cancer, is to have a good support system because a lot of people don't. I remember, going there. Now, I had my sister. I'm thankful that she went with me to just about every chemo because, a lot of people are busy. My mom had to work. And, I wouldn't make my daughter sit with me, especially how young she was. But it was just nice to have someone there. It's this one particular time I didn't have her there and I didn't have no one to talk to. So I was just, once after I got the Benadryl, because, it makes you tired, it makes you want to sleep. After I took my nap, I got up and I walked around and, talked to people, I seen this one man trying to decide on if he wanted to get a port, which, is very important. Some people don't want to get it. Some people say, oh, well, it was a lot of older people because it was funny. I was the youngest one a lot of times when I was in there. So he was saying, I'm old, my veins old, but I let him know, I said, but it does damage and you do benefit, because, I have it. I had the bad situation with the first one, but the second one was successful. Like I was able to use it within a few days of them, putting it in. I mean, I do admit it was difficult, especially after having a staph infection. And when you have to realize that when you put a port, the port goes to your main blood vessel that goes straight to your heart. So with my staph infection, it was so close to my heart. And then they say, it's a small percentage of people that, reject the port. And I was like, of course, I'm always in that percentage when something happens. But like I said, I made it through and I got the second one and I benefited from it. So don't always get discouraged when something bad happens because that's life. Bad things happen. Yeah, I had this one nurse that basically, stayed with me through it all. I don't know why, but I just can't remember her name. But she was telling me that, she had, went through breast cancer and she understood what I was going through. So she didn't mind staying with me, because I had to get that emergency surgery. So she stayed until I was admitted into a room. Because my sister can stay, she had her kids to go home to. So once it hit about 4 o'clock, it was time for her to go. So that was nice to have that nurse there. And I had her a couple of times after that. So she had a nice spirit about her. And I always remember and always be thankful that she stayed there with me. I feel like on a positive note, always know it's always someone out there. You probably don't think it, but it's always some nice person out there that, does a good deed. And I always go back to that because she didn't have to stay with me. But that meant a lot to me. And I'm thankful for her. In case you were wondering about, what I have. One day I was on Amazon and I was looking at all these, what they call head pieces. And I was like, I want to make that myself. And, and I was like, I'm constantly shaving my hair off. I would prefer, the steel because, I don't like hats. I don't like wigs. I still like, if I have like some type of function to go to, I want to, dress everything up. So I don't call them headpieces, I call them crowns. And I'm also wearing a bracelet that I made with it, and a necklace. Here's the bracelet. Got the little heart on it. And I also, make them with crosses. I don't know, I just been loving the crosses. Yeah, I like the crosses because I even put them on my waist beads. I just, I don't know, I just have like I say, obsession of them, because I have, like right now, I have at least 15 that I've made for myself. So of course I have some that go with just about every outfit that I wear. And I'm still, it's like I don't want to be on here just to promote my business, but I do make each piece, like these are $20 each. And I also make the anklets and everything else. On my next video, I would like show more of my jewelry and, talk a little bit more about it. Right now, I just want to let people know that cancer is difficult, but you can survive it. There are so many survivors. So never think of cancer as a death sentence, because it's not. Some people's bodies just can't handle it. Some of them can. I don't know. I want to say that chemo is the best. People go through radiation. But I just feel like, in my opinion, I want better ways to treat it, because I don't feel like you should be made, they make you, it makes you sick in order to heal you. And I don't think you should have to go through that in order to, get rid of the cancer. I don't know, what always helped me is just, I knew I had to stay strong. That's one thing that a lot of times, us as women, us as black women, we're taught that we're supposed to be strong regardless of anything that's going on. We have to be strong. But I just feel like with cancer, you just have to be strong in general, because everyone doesn't go through these things. So you have to be that strong person. You have to learn just how to deal. Because like I say, life is full of surprises, the good and the bad. And you just have to deal with it. Yeah, I do have company, so you might hear kids, little screams and all that, because, they like to play and run around. So I'm in my room kind of hiding and making my video. But you have to just deal with it. Especially when you are a parent, you can't just give up. And I wasn't ready to give up. It was hard. I had times where I broke down, but I never gave up. And that's what you just have to do. You have to keep on, like they say, keep on keeping on. I just want to thank everyone for tuning in. And of course, there's going to be more to come. And I hope everyone enjoys their day, stays blessed, and stays strong.